Today, we're diving into Kubescape 4.0. This is a really big release that's tackling one of the toughest questions in tech right now. How in the world do you secure systems that are, well, starting to think for themselves? Let's get into it.
So, this is the core challenge, right? We've got AI agents becoming more and more autonomous inside our cloud-native setups. And you know what? Our old security playbooks, they just don't cut it anymore. This isn't about adding one new feature. We're talking about a whole new ballgame. And that is exactly where Kubescape 4.0 steps in. It's taking on this challenge with a really smart two-pronged approach. First, it's making its core features absolutely rock solid for enterprise use. And second, it's building security specifically for this new age of AI. All right, first things first, let's talk about stability. Because, before you can secure this super intelligent future, you have to build on a solid foundation. This is all about making Kubescape a tool that big organizations can genuinely rely on, day in and day out, no exceptions. The real star of the show here is the Runtime Threat Detection Engine, which has now hit general availability, or GA. Now, for those of you who don't live and breathe this stuff, GA means it's been battle-tested, it's proven, and it's ready for prime time. It uses these things called CL-based rules, which is really just a fancy way of saying it's incredibly fast and flexible at spotting threats as they happen. So what's it actually looking at? What's under the microscope? Well, pretty much everything. It's monitoring system calls, processes, all the network and HTTP traffic, and even what's happening on the file system. You can think of it like having a high-def security camera on every single moving part of your workload. Next up, another feature hitting that coveted GA status, Kubescape Storage. The genius here is all in the architecture. Instead of dumping all its security data like SBOMs and vulnerability reports into the main cluster database, it creates its own dedicated space. This keeps the main database, etcd, from getting totally bogged down, which is a huge deal for performance, especially in those massive high-density clusters. And speaking of performance and stability, wow, this slide really tells a story. Talk about a glow-up. Before, you had this complex pop-up agent that was, frankly, a bit of a nightmare to manage and audit. Now, all of that complexity is gone. It's all been streamlined into a single, unified agent. And let's be clear, for any enterprise team, reducing complexity is a security feature. The bottom line is your security is cleaner, it's more stable, and it's a whole lot easier to keep an eye on. Okay, so with that rock-solid foundation firmly in place, Kubescape is now ready to tackle the next big frontier, securing the AI era. And I love the way the maintainers talk about this. They use this perfect metaphor of a coin with two sides, which just brilliantly captures the dual nature of the AI security challenge we're all facing. And here they are, those two sides. On one side, you have Kubescape actually empowering AI agents, turning them into these security sidekicks that can help us humans out. But then, on the other side, you have Kubescape securing the very infrastructure that these powerful new AI agents run on. You see, it's this symbiotic relationship. So what does this AI sidekick actually do for you? Well, it can scan for vulnerabilities, it can suggest concrete fixes, and it can even watch what's happening inside your containers in real time. It's basically like having a tireless security expert looking over your shoulder 24/7, helping you connect the dots and make smarter decisions way faster. Okay, now, let's flip that coin over. Because as these AI agents get more powerful, and they will, we absolutely have to make sure they're secure too. Without the right guardrails, a rogue or compromised AI could do some serious damage. We're talking anything from leaking sensitive data to taking down your entire production environment. And this isn't just some vague promise for the future. Kubescape 4.0 is already on the case. We're talking 15, that's 15, brand new security controls built specifically for KJ8, which is the CNF's project for managing AI workloads. This is a huge, tangible step toward building a secure foundation for AI in the cloud. Now, these new controls are designed to catch the kind of misconfigurations that might seem small but can lead to massive problems. Things like empty security contexts or missing network policies. In an AI-powered system, trust me, these are the exact kinds of cracks that attackers love to find and exploit. So when you step back and you put it all together, Kubescape 4.0 is so much more than just another update. It really signals a major shift toward a more proactive, more intelligent, and way more scalable security strategy for our cloud-native world. So if you remember nothing else from this, what are the key takeaways? Number 1, Kubescape is now a true enterprise-grade tool. 2, it's leading the charge in AI-native security. 3, that new unified agent makes it way simpler to manage. And finally, it's got your back when it comes to compliance. And all of this brings us to the really big question, doesn't it? Kubescape 4.0 gives us some incredibly powerful tools for the challenges of today, but it also shines a massive spotlight on the bigger challenge ahead. As AI gets smarter and faster and more integrated into everything we do, how will our security evolve just to keep up? That's the question this release leaves us with, and it's one we all really need to start thinking about.